What is going on, everybody? The 101 win New York Mets have been eliminated in the first round wild card playoff games as they got beaten by the San Diego Padres. Now the Padres head to face the Dodgers in the NLDS. This was a huge upset. Everyone predicted the Mets to easily get past the San Diego Padres. They expected them to get to the World Series, not get eliminated in the wild card round. That's just insane. Max Scherzer, he got shelled in Game 1. DeGrom did his job in Game 2 to get them the win, but then Chris Bassett in Game 3 just did not show up. He let 4 runs go, and the Padres came to win, and that's what happened. And Joe Musgrove shoved. At one point, a little controversy we'll get into later in the video. There was some heated moments during this game. So let's dive right into this 101 winning Mets team. They looked unstoppable in the regular season, and then towards the end, they kind of gave up their lead in the division. They had like a 10-plus game lead at one point. Then the Braves were just coming, and they ended up having to face the Braves in a 3-game set, and the Braves ended up sweeping. And when that happened, that was like with 2 games left in the regular season, the Braves ended up with the division. That was a complete upset as well. They had a 10-plus game lead, ended up giving it right to the Braves. And the Braves, well, now the Braves get an easy pass to the DS, and now the Mets are going home sad after losing to the San Diego Padres. This was completely unneeded. If they just won at least one game in Atlanta, they would have had the bye into the NLDS, and they wouldn't have even had to play in the wild card. But look at us now. They are eliminated from the playoffs. This is crazy. And yeah, like I said, no one really expected it. Shout out to the San Diego Padres finally shutting up all the Mets fans. Yeah, they're just, I think no one expected this. I see all the Mets fans going crazy all over all social medias. They're all pissed off. They were calling for Max Scherzer to get cut in Game 1, which is just absolutely absurd. He's Max Scherzer. He had 1 bad game. So yeah, Mets fans, they needed to be quiet, and they got quieted. So yeah, definitely good for the Padres. Good for Joe Musgrove. I know he wanted to show up after they checked his ears. Really weird situation. They ended up like groping his ears, which is really, really weird. But as you see here, they're groping his ears. He's like, bro, what are you doing? But they thought I think Buck was just trying to kill some time. They were trying to throw off Joe Musgrove, or maybe try to get him kicked out of the game, because they weren't mustering up anything off of Joe Musgrove at this point in the game. So I think Buck, he's a smart manager. He's going out there and he's like, you know what? Let me disrupt his timing. Maybe let me get him off track, or maybe hey, if they do find something, maybe he'll get kicked out, and then we won't have to face him. But yeah, you can see a Mets fan fighting with Juan Soto here. They're just annoying. But anyway, yeah, Buck Showalter, he's really smart, so that's what he was probably thinking there. He's like, might as well give it a shot, right? So he didn't get kicked out, which is the first strike, and that's what Buck wanted to happen. And then the second one, he wanted to maybe throw him off track. He was in the groove, and maybe he was trying to throw him off groove, but that didn't work either, as he decided to shove for another inning after that and ended up getting pulled for the 8th and 9th inning. But he was absolutely amazing. Juan Soto came through against their best reliever in Edwin Diaz, came through with runners on 2nd and 3rd with a base hit. This pretty much sealed the deal, 6-0. This season was pretty much over right here. And it is upsetting for the Mets and the Mets fans. I do feel for the Mets fans, obviously, but I don't really feel too bad because I'm not a Mets fan. But yeah, it's a really big upset, so I do know where they're coming from, and I feel bad for the players. They definitely were not expecting this. They were probably expecting an easy, probably 2-game sweep, if I'm being honest. After Game 1, they were probably way thrown off track. So yeah, Padres go on to face the Dodgers in the NLDS, and let me know who you guys win. That's probably going to be the Dodgers are probably going to win that one, I think. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya.